back today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be using my phone. So that's cool. But today's video is going to be advice from my friends about junior high. So last year I filmed the same video, like wow, shocker. But last year I filmed about middle school. So this year it's junior high and last year is middle school, so I'll be sure to link that one down below. So if you're going into middle school, watch that one. But junior high and middle school are basically the same thing. But if you guys didn't know, I'm going to be a sophomore in high school. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But in my school district, you don't go to high school until you are in 10th grade or a sophomore. So I just finished junior high last year as a 9th grader, so I was at a junior high for 3 years. So I have some pretty good advice on junior high that I'll add in on the end. But all the beginning is from my friends who have all either gone to middle school or junior high. So yeah, everyone in this video is qualified to give you advice. So I think without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so everyone has not responded yet to me. So I'm just going to read everyone's that has responded, and then I'll probably pop in a little later and I'll like clip of no makeup, gross looking, human, horrible lighting, and tell you the rest. The reason I didn't want to wait to film it like with everyone that hasn't responded is just for the fact that like I have really nice lighting right now. So I might as well make some of the video in nice lighting and just pop the rest of them in. So I hope you guys understand that. So let's get to reading. So the first person says, don't procrastinate, it will literally be the death of you. I second that 100%. This one says, don't stress out, it's not as bad as you think. So again, I second that. Get your homework done on time and always do your work. The over-the-shoulder bags / backpacks are not as cool as you think. Pick one style like clothing and stick with it the whole year. Try to be mature. You will regret not trying to be mature, but always have fun. How about if you have a boyfriend / girlfriend, actually talk to them and don't ignore them. Okay, it says, keep up on your homework. Check grades often. Attendance is important. You have to ask for makeup homework. The teachers don't just give it to you. The teachers want you to talk to them because they are there to help. If you have a chance to use a tutor, use the tutor. They help. Procrastination will not be your best friend, but studying will. And try to stay out of detention. It really won't help you or anyone involved. Which was 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. But I would assume most schools, I don't really know how a lot of schools are ran, so I'm doing this for junior high kids, which is anywhere from 6th grade to 9th graders, depending on where you guys go to school. So, yeah. So I have a little advice for each grade level because I've obviously been in a 6th grader at one point and I've been a 9th grader at one point. So basically for 6th graders, my advice is like totally figure out who the heck you are, because like that's your time to not be judged. Like freaking wear your purple eyeshadow. I will insert a picture of me in 6th grade if I can find one, like right here. That was terrifying. But you'll have to promise me I'll wear your purple and blue eyeshadow because that's your freaking time to wear your purple eyeshadow, so do it. 7th grade. 7th grade is like a super fun year, but it's also like a really like hard year because you're trying to find out who the heck you are. Still, like you haven't fully, most people haven't fully figured it out in 6th grade. And you're moving on and you're like a person. Not saying you weren't like a person in 6th grade, but you're in like a bigger school usually when you go into 7th grade. So like you're like a person now and you're like starting to get recognized by people more often, like throughout your school system, because you're usually with like kids that are older than you and maybe kids that are younger than you, but like in elementary school it was always just like da 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 da, but like you're in 7th grade now, so like you're experienced or you're pushed into situations that you haven't been used to yet. So it's a fun year because you're like, wow, I can join all these cool clubs, like do all these cool new classes and everything. But then it's like, wow, I don't know what I'm supposed to look like because we're all developing now, and I don't know if I'm supposed to like look like this or what. So it's an interesting year. 8th grade comes and you think you're like literally, I'm gonna swear, you think you're literally the shit in 8th grade. But you're not at all. You're usually not. And really in 8th grade, you think all the popular kids actually matter, but they really don't. Like, they don't matter. You think they do, but they don't. Like, 8th grade is just like a fun year overall. So yeah. Then freshman year comes and like your stress level goes from here to like here in like 2 seconds. Because your grades actually count now. And so like if you fail a class, which I take pride in myself of never failing a class. I did get a D in one. You know what? We're not going to talk about that. Stress just like... Stress goes up. Oh, and about that D, it was in Spanish in 8th grade, so... What now? What, I retook the class and got an A? Okay, but your stress level is literally like out of the roof. And if you're taking honors classes, which I did not take any honors classes besides... Yeah, I didn't take any honors classes. But if you're in honors classes, oh heck to the no. You will have no social life. I'm kidding. That's like generally not true though. Like it's kind of a stereotype. But like when you're studying for finals in 9th grade, stress is like out the, like calm and collective is like out the window. Like, but most people when they're in 9th grade get to go to a homecoming dance or any kind of dance like that. But when I was in 9th grade, since we weren't at the high school, we were unable to go to a dance. So I've never been to a homecoming, a prom, or anything like any of those dances. I've only been to a formal, which is a lot of fun. Insert picture here. But I'm excited to be able to go to homecoming this year and other dances and stuff. But one thing, like my biggest piece of advice to anyone going into junior high is to be 100% yourself. Don't change yourself for other people. Which I know it's really cliche, but that is. And number 2, go to every freaking football game you can go to because those are literally fun. And when you graduate, you're gonna want to be going to football games. So I'm excited. It's almost football season. Yeah. I'm excited. So yeah. I think with that, I'm gonna say love y'all.